the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Already.
Man acquired by trade in the offseason, it's Joe Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will score! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Houston. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season.
Kaimi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ron!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
Hey, Ryan! 11 Haggett! Silver!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, easy! Route!
Here's Lawrence to throw. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's complete to ETN. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. To throw is Lawrence. Checking it down, this one is caught, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jaguars. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all. I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Ron.
Here comes ETN running to the left. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Hunter wasn't going to be denied on that one, Mike. And here's a guy that even though he's found a new home here in Houston, and what can we say about this defense that D'Amico Ryans continues to put together, but he continues to produce at the same level we've come to expect from him. 16.5 sacks a year ago, and he adds another one right here.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Lawrence now. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They go play action for Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, let's go.
To throw is Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
All right. Speed left, speed left.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 16 yards. First down for Houston. Back to throw, Stroud. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
That one taken in. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Go, let's go. Go. Here we go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Take right open. Hey, kill. Here's 24. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down.
Let's go.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
13, Luke. 11, Agate.
Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second.
Talk about having a breakout season in year 3. I mean, years 1 and 2, Mike, he didn't combine for 1,000 yards in total. Year 3, nearly 1,300 yards. Big reason for C.J. Stroud's great rookie season behind center was the play of Nico Collins.
He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Ka'imi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Ka'imi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Ramp 23. Go. Sink right. Hot.
Lawrence. Going up top. He's got it. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey, go. 11.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's complete to Etienne. And the Jaguars are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he'll go down, back at the 4.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it,
that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars tack on 1 more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
A run here with Mixon. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
To the left side, and caught by Schultz.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did, pick up the 1st down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
11. Out, tonight.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Well, they clearly thought their best chance of barreling this across the goal line was to give it to the old fullback, but this defense was ready for it, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Hey, I'm gun.
First down,
Hey, Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Off he goes. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a 1st down.
13, move.
And the Jaguars first down.
11, Agate. 30 left. So,
Now they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
oh, right. Hey, Uno Mars.
Now Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hey, kill. 11. Hot.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ramp, 23. Go, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Man in motion is Brown. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 39 yards.
30 left. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.